Okay, nice. What the heck?
Okay, guys, you can hear I'm having a little difficulty. So we're working on this thing now.
Guys, I'm out of the live. I'm missing the the camera. Guys, I'm gonna restart.
Hey
Bye.
guys, let me know if you're hearing me now. We are working on trying to switch this the other way. Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm not getting it right tonight. No, just see that's because we were working on we are trying to turn the camera the other way so that we can get everybody in. But the live is telling me, yeah, it is telling me to switch, which I already did. But I'm gonna leave it like this, seeing that we are already here. So tonight we are basically going to be short. Yes, because I had a very hectic week so far, hectic day, everything. Nati, Nathaniel, bring the mic for me, please.
Sorry,
Yeah, so as I say, I'm basically here to give y'all some updates. Don't throw it. To give y'all some updates on what's happening. Yeah, I know some of you already knows what's going on, and I want to say thanks to those of you who have been praying. Yes, for my mom. Well, for Mama. Yeah, I want to say thank you, and I'm asking you to continue to do so. Mm-hmm. So just pray for Mama. Mama is a cousin. Okay. Yes. So before we go into anything though, I'm just gonna do the usual. We're not having any quiz and that sort of stuff tonight because yes, I didn't get the opportunity to do anything because I've been up and down Beckway to Kingston. Yes, for the past 2 days. And in the house we have Nathaniel, who is fidgeting with his tablet, and we also have Michael. So at some point, I believe they're going to be joining me here briefly. They're going to be joining me. One moment. Yeah, so we're going to sing a little chorus as usual, a theme chorus, which is thanks, thanks, because in everything we ought to give thanks. Yes, First Thessalonians 5 and 18 says, in everything give thanks, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus concerning you. So in the good times, we come here and we sing praise, we talk, we do all sort of stuff. So, things right now are not up for us, but nonetheless, we have to give thanks because things could have been worse than it is now. So good night, Toma. Good night, Evelina, Glenna, Leslie. Good night, Michi Mitch. Good night, Centelmo, Jose, JC. Yes, good night to you guys. So join me as we sing Thanks, Thanks. I know my audience out there is going to be joining me as well. Hope I can hear them singing. Thanks, thanks. I give you thanks for all the things you have done. I am so blessed. My soul is at rest. Oh Lord, I give you thanks. Thanks, thanks. I give you thanks for all you have done. I am so blessed. My soul is at rest. Oh Lord, I give you thanks. Yes, I give you thanks. So guys, don't forget you are here on the live. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Yes, let us know that you appreciate what we are doing here. Yes, so don't forget to give a thumbs up. And before I do anything else, I'd like to say hi, big up to my subscribers, those who would have met me in Kingston today and over the week. Yes, and you have taken the time to say hi and to let me know that you appreciate what we're doing here. Good night and thank you. Yes, there's a little youngster in Paget Farm. Well, there are actually more than one of them, but there's one. Let me see if I get his name right. Yeah, his sisters tell me that this man looks at everything I share. So he is physically challenged. So he takes time to look at whatever I share because I would share things that are happening in Beckway. So he takes time to catch up by looking at my YouTube videos. Yes, so Devante, yes, in Paget Farm, well, to be exact, in the area that we call Jonestown. I'm not sure if you're looking now, but Devante, whenever you see this, big up to you and thank you for watching. There's another one. I don't have his name, but yes, he's a little Lois. Yes, so shout out to you as well. Yeah, and Malvin and Doro, I gotta shout you guys as well. Yes, I hope one day we're gonna have the opportunity to get Malvin on one of our shows. Yes. So yes, what have we been up to for the week? Basically, Nettie, you wanna tell them what happened? Before we tell you what happened, who is gonna join me? Natalia, are you gonna help me sing? The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it. They are saved. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it, and they are saved. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be the name of the Lord Most High. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be the name of the Lord Most High. Yes, I want to shout up as well. RHB, yes, Roxanne. I want to shout you up. Zena. I want to shout you up as well. Those are two of the subscribers, overseas-based subscribers who were here recently. And Mr. Hazel, yes, RHB's dad, big up to you. Thank you for always locking in. And thank you for your gift as well. RHB, the children appreciated the gifts. And Zena, yes, we haven't had the opportunity to sit down to play that game as yet, but book it. And how we just say it? How we just say it? Book it, sure. We are going to be playing that game. I looked at it already. I looked at the trivia, and I like it. Yes, so as soon as things settles, we are going to be playing that game. Yes, Natty, can you turn that TV down for me, please? Thank you very much. Yes. So yes, I was saying this live is basically just to update on what's happening. So Michael is here. We went to certain places, but at the top of the list is actually my mother. Nettie, come here, please. Turn on the TV. And come here, please. Come. Turn it right down and come here, please. Because turn it off. I want you to tell him what happened because you were there, right? Yes. We went fishing. It was when on Wednesday? Yeah, we went fishing on Wednesday afternoon. And Nettie, come. And while we basically we were in the middle of the ocean between Beckway and St. Vincent's on board the High Rider. So big up to High Rider as well. Yes, so big up to High Rider. He took us on a fishing trip and I caught a fish. I caught a dolphin fish. Yes, but while we were there, I got a call from my sister asking me if my father called me. And I said no, but he tried to call me, but then because of where we weren't getting the signal. So when I got the signal, I called him because she didn't tell me what happened. I called him, and by the time he recognized my voice, he started to cry. And I had to tell him, Dada, don't cry. I asked him what happened, and then he told me that my mother got a stroke. He said, Mama got a stroke, and they're taking her to the hospital. And me being me, I'm accustomed to anything happen, I'm the one that gets up, jumps in, and deals with things. So I don't know. It's like I don't really get the opportunity to, for things to sink in until I actually lie down during the nighttime. But nonetheless, they took her to the hospital. We got back from fishing. We went straight there. And I was surprised. I was expecting to see my mother, can't talk, can't move and stuff like that. But thanks to the Almighty, yes, things could have been worse, but it's not, and we are grateful. My father told me that when it happened, well, first my brother, he said that he was at home, he just came back from the mainland, and he was washing down his vehicle because he took it to St. Vincent. And while he was home, Natty came calling him and telling him, Uncle Ashley, come fast. Mama is sick, Mama is sick. And he said he went down and he met her stretched out on the couch. And when he looked, her mouth, her face was twisted, like, and her teeth were set. And after, like, she kind of came through and she held on to the chair because he said he thought she was dying. So he hugged her and he kissed her. And then after she started to try to talk and tell him to get the nutmeg. And while my father was crying, because my father and my mother, my gosh, yeah, my father was crying. And when things happen to two people who are closest, there are times when, you are not really thinking straight. and stuff like that. So he was crying and praying and begging her not to leave. And then my brother said, after she asked for the nutmeg, he called the neighbor. So thank you, Voran. Yes, whenever you see this, if anybody see Voran before me, thank you, Voran. Yes, so Voran ran over and they stumbled up the kitchen because my mother, when she puts something somewhere, she can close her eyes and find it. But us, we have to be calling her to ask her where, what is what in the kitchen. So anyhow, they found it and he said, she told them to give it to her and she placed it in her mouth. And he said he was scared because he thought she was going to eat the nutmeg, she was going to swallow it. And she placed the nutmeg in her mouth and she was trying to, because her right hand is very strong, she was trying to like break the, like thing her teeth because her teeth was setting. And my brother said, he told my father, "Brother, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't panic. Let's take her to the hospital right away." And that is what saved my mother from anything further. So they did just that with the help of my neighbor, of our neighbors in Paget Farm, took her to the hospital. I wasn't there when she got, but my father said on the way, she basically started to feel better and she started to talk and everything and move her hands. And well, they said all along, little Nate was praying and praying and praying and begging God not to take Mama from Dada. Yeah, and I think God, well, not I think God answered his prayer, and the doctor did they do so. The first night she was good, we left her there, so they said they're just keeping her for observation. When we went there yesterday, no, I noticed when she was speaking, but I think it was because she had just, it was all in the morning, and then she didn't get anything to eat. So, and because she's lying on her back when she speaks, it sounded like her speech was slowed. And then the grip on her left hand, like if she tried to hold anything, like it's gonna fall, right? But if you tell her to hold your hand and squeeze it, she's gonna squeeze that hand. And she can lift both hands high. She can lift her legs, everything the doctors tell her to do, she can do. But the doctor said that yesterday morning to her, she felt that it was a bit slow and she didn't want to take any chances because, you know, Beckway Hospital is not equipped for cases like that. So because they said that she got a mild stroke and she wanted her to do a CT scan, an X-ray and all of that. So they called the Coast Guard to come, and I want to say thanks to the Coast Guard for showing up. You know, you showed up late, but nonetheless, thank you. I know the doctor here. I have to say kudos to Dr. Lugo. Yes, for working fast, and you know, because yesterday, you know how we had plans for yesterday, but you know, we make plans, but God at times changes them. Maybe there is some reason why he changed it that we were not supposed to go where we were planning to go and stuff like that. But she told me that the Coast Guard would be here in 20 minutes. And I dashed home, jumped in the shower, bam, 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 grab some stuff, push it in my bag, head back to the hospital with the intention that by the time I get there, that Coast Guard is going to be coming around. And hey, woo, 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 where you gone again? Yes, and that Coast Guard, that doctor called that Coast Guard pretty early, and the Coast Guard didn't show up until what, about an hour or so later? Yeah, about an hour, if it's not a complete hour, about close to an hour, or probably a little bit. And then when they came in now, they stayed out there. Yeah, because there was some dinghy at the dock, and they were saying that they cannot dock at that area. They were saying that the water in there is too shallow. But the Coast Guard guys from Betway were telling them that they can dock the vessel there, and they stayed out on that in that harbor for more than close to half hour. A vehicle is passing with music. Yes, for about close to a half hour, they were just out there, just idling, and the doctor was getting upset because she was concerned that she didn't want my mother anything to get worse with my mother, and she wanted to get her from Beckway to MCMH as quickly as possible. So had my mother's condition been worse, then she probably would have been crippled as I'm speaking right now. But thanks to the Almighty, that wasn't to be. And then when the Coast Guard got in and we were on our way. Yeah, my mother was lying down. They had her strapped, and she wanted to sit up. And I felt good that she could sit up. You understand? My mother is a very strong woman, strong in her mind, everything. She is very independent. She don't want anybody to do anything for her, basically. So she would push herself to do things. Yes, Toma, great is thy faithfulness. Yes. And when we got to Kingston now, the ambulance wasn't there as yet. It showed up late again. And then when the ambulance showed up now, the next problem was to get my mother from the Coast Guard to the ambulance. The Coast Guard's crew was mainly female except one male, right? One male was there who seemed to have been the captain or the pilot or whatever they call them on the boat there. Yeah, and the lady took over on the way up. She took us up good, but when we got to the dock now, but the lady panicked, yeah, and almost lost control of the vessel. But thanks to the Almighty, everything came back under control. Yeah, and then to move my mother now, there wasn't anybody to lift the stretcher with her to take her because the boat is down there and the dock is about that from the boat. So I think moving forward, one thing the government needs to do, or one thing that whoever they need to find a space, they need to make some ramp, something that the Coast Guard would be able to dock in properly to remove patients, especially patients who are in conditions like my mom and even was. Luckily, my mom decided that she would walk. Yeah, she would walk off the Coast Guard to get up to the um the ambulance, which was a bit of a challenge because, as I said, it wasn't like on a level with the wharf. So we assisted her, myself and one of the same Coast Guard, the lady who was captain in the boat, and we assisted my mother to get out, and she had to put her foot on the fender that's attached to the wharf. And thanks to the attendants and the ambulance, they were male. Yes, they assured us that they would be able to get her up. All we have to do is to keep her standing. So when the tide rises and the boat goes up, just let her put her foot on the fender and they will go from there. And they did just that. So thanks to the ambulance as well, the attendants, even though you guys came late, you showed up and you get my mom off that vessel. But had my mother, if she was unable to walk, then that would have been a big problem there because there wasn't anybody to lift her from the Coast Guard to the ambulance. And the ambulance men couldn't come down because if they come down, then there wasn't anybody up there to take her up. But nonetheless, God is good. She got there, and the doctors, well, the nurses, well, when you go to the emergency, there's a little delay, but the nurses and the doctor that we met there, kudos to you guys, big up to you guys. I am telling you, they were very friendly, and anything I asked, they were willing to assist. And Dr. Franklin, yes, big up to you. She came, she dealt with my mother. She checked her, the physical parts. When there's this thing that they're doing when they think you have a stroke, where you have to stretch your hands out and they're putting their hands on you and you have to push against them up and down and then like that. And my mother did all of that. And she could have told the doctor the reason why she was there. So her brain is intact. Yeah, she told them what happened, why they took her to the hospital. And when they asked for her date of birth and everything, she could tell them the 8th of what? The 8th of January 1951. I am 74 years old. So thanks to the Almighty. So today she was walking. Yes, we took her to get a shower, and I thought that we would have had to, do everything. All my mother wanted to do was to get into the bathroom, and then she just did her do. Yeah, and then she walked out, and Natalia, who was there to assist her in walking because I was cleaning back up the bathroom, Natalia was like, "But soon, Mama, go and leave me." My mother was going full blast ahead of Natalia. Same thing happened this evening before we left. I told my sister to her sister to go in the bathroom. And when she finished, this woman just take off in a speed, walking back. And then my cousin, Dr. Lewis, well, not a medical doctor, but yeah, Dr. Lewis, he came. And when she saw him, she just stood up, she turned around, she embraced him, greeted him, and then she walked back to her bed. So she was joking around and telling us that while she was in bed, where she returned can kuku. I don't know if you guys know what turning can kuku is, but because the bed, they had up the side arms on the bed, she wanted to get up and she didn't know how to put it down and she didn't call nobody, so she was climbing over the bed in back way. And then she did the same thing in St. Vincent this morning, but because of the height of the bed, and she has a knee that isn't, well, has been bothering her for a while. So she said the knee made her trip, made her fall down. So she bumped her bottom. Yes, that is true. Yes. The medical professionals, they're general, yes, because when we went back today as well, all I did, I just went up to the counter, I smiled, I smiled, and they returned the smile, and I just asked them gently, and they just gave me a nice answer, because we were expecting that when we got there today, because it's not plugged in. Go and plug it into Uncle Michael's charger in the bedroom. Yes, we wanted to know the results for the because they did the CT scan yesterday self and the X-ray, but the doctor wasn't there. Matey, not there. You plugged out my light. Don't trouble that. I'm going to throw this child out the house. Yes. Plug it into Michael's charger in the bedroom, Nettie. Nettie, that would not charge your thing there. You're gonna shock yourself. Yes. Yeah, so they did the CT scan and everything, but we're still awaiting the results because today when we got there, the nurses weren't there. Yeah, she's improving. The doctor wasn't there as yet, so I asked the nurse and she told me that she is unable to give us any information because she was already handed over to they said to medicines because she should have been on the female medical ward, but there wasn't any space, so she was kept at A&E until this evening they took her up. But they couldn't give us any information, as I said, because she was already handed over to the doctor. And we got the name of the doctor this evening. And we missed the doctor because we were hungry and the doctors were taking long to pass the ward. So we went to get lunch. When we came back, the nurse told us we missed them. So we would have to wait until tomorrow to see if well, I'm not sure if I'll be able to go up, but my brother, woo woo woo, and my sister-in-law, yes, Lavon, they don't throw your boy out. No, I'm going to throw him out, man. Yeah, they would be there. So we're hoping that we'd get some information concerning the CT scan and everything, because physically, when we look at her, she's good. Because when they took her up to female med, um, my father is calling me. One moment. I think I was calling him. So, okay, I'll call him back on this. One moment. One moment, everybody. Yeah? Yes, sorry about that. Why is everybody calling me on this line? Yes, sorry about that. Yeah, I was just I muted the live to take a call. Yeah, well, to return a call to my father. Yeah, because I had called him earlier, and he just saw the call because he said that he's making his dinner. So please pray for my father. We went by him last night, and yes, we went by him last night and kept his company a while. And the first thing, well, when we went up this morning and Mama saw him, the mic is on. Let me see. Let me tell you what Mama said. Yes, when Mama see that, and we were talking, she was laughing. She was saying, talking about cooking and things, no, right? Because she's the one who does the cooking and all of that. And when she saw him this evening before we left, because everything she's eating, she's asking, Dada, you want some of this? So she tonight she's at MCMH. Yeah, she's at the hospital. Yeah, and she was telling him, you know what you're supposed to know what to do? boil the water and put it in the flask tonight. So in the morning now, you get up, it will be easier for you to make the tea.
Mama, they met you?
Yeah, Mama, they met me.
And Mama, make up Michael?
No.
Who make up Michael?
My mom.
His mother, Elsie. Yes. And then that I was supposed to buy something. Yeah, and she made sure remind him today that don't forget you're supposed to go and buy such and such thing. Yeah, so even though she's there, it's like she's paying attention to everything
What's going on?
and her mind is still intact. That is one thing that we are grateful about. Yeah, because when Dara asked for like yesterday, he said, what is my phone number? Well, my cell number, she would have it right down, so she would go and look. But the house number, she knows out of her head. So she called the house number and was like, wow. Yeah. So her memory is still there. So we're hoping and praying that it continues that way. Yeah. So yeah, she's at MCMH. She's at the female medical ward. I'm not sure how long she's going to be there for, but she was taken up there today, and she told us she's thinking about, we're thinking about her. We are concerned about her, and she's concerned about us because she was like telling Vivian, woo. She was saying, Vivian, after Vivian left to go do something, she was like, well, I think Vivian should go home and rest, because we know Vivian is always doing something. Because she said, I think Vivian is tired, because he up and down with her because they were there late last night after we left to come down. And then he was there early this morning first thing. And then late this evening, he was there again. So she's saying that she thinks he needs some rest. And she was telling us as well, I could go and take some rest now. I gonna be okay. Because we went to the hospital and we stayed at the hospital right through. Yeah, checking in and out on her to make sure, because this woman don't sleep. She closes her eyes for a moment and then she would open it back. Like if she hear any sound, it's like we just say she just take catnap, just like how she's home. So Vivian woo said he told the nurses tonight to make sure keep an eye on her because she gets up really early. Because when she's home in that way, she gets up like after 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, so she would get up, use the bathroom and everything. Yeah, and then she go head for the kitchen after. Right. So that is her routine basically. So she would get up that sort of time there. But she said last night, she thought it was morning because the place was bright. So she got up, was going. The nurse actually, when she said she told the nurse it's morning, it was after 11 o'clock last night. Okay. And then today, because she's in her bed for the whole time and the place is dark inside there. Right. Yeah, when she was asking us, wait, I think y'all are gone. We said no. She said, wait, what the time be? Then 8 not 7 o'clock. So we said no, it's after 3. She said, oh, kaka, just after 3 o'clock. Yeah. Yeah, the Milton Cato Memorial Hospital. It used to be the Kingston General Hospital. Yeah, same hospital. Yeah, so Michael, yeah, so that's what we know so far about my mother. So I'm asking you guys and I'm thanking you guys, those of you who reached out to me, yeah, personally, those of you who text me personally. I want to say thank you guys for keeping in touch, for sending your prayers. Those of you who would have commented on the community tab as well. Yes, thank you all. Thank you for reaching out as well and for praying, because I know your prayers would have been working. And Becca Kitty, I'm not seeing you here, but I know at some point you're going to see this. And all of those who would have donated towards Penny St. Elmo, medical, well, my outreach for Penny. I want to say thank you guys. Today we were able to hand over a total of $770 to him. Yeah, if my mother didn't get sick, I would have been able to, gather a bit more. But things happened, and seeing that we were going up to Kingston today, and then he was going to be in Kingston today as well, because there are days when I go to Kingston and he has to be in Georgetown, yeah, to get his checks and so on. So we happened to meet today. So I told him yes, I would hand stuff over to him, which he was very grateful. So on behalf of St. Elmo Penny, our friend Penny, and to Nate, Uncle Penny, yes, thanks to you guys who have donated. Yes, thank you, hon, as usual. Yes, and my lovely subscribers here, I want to say thanks. And those of you who are praying for him, thank you very much as well. Because not everybody can give $1, but I know everybody can say a prayer. Yes, so thank you very much, because at times it is more than money. There are certain things, the Almighty, we can have $1 million, and if the Almighty decides that, the money won't do any good. So thank you guys for praying. Thank you guys for praying. Yes, Dara is very strong, I can see. Yes, Dara is very strong. When we went down last night, yeah, I was expecting that Dara go be in his bed already, moping around. But Dara was there. I think because he realized that Mama is strong. Yeah, he has to be strong. And all of us are strong. Yeah, I think we're a bunch of strong people. Not like you.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
good.
not like you. I have some other things to share with you, but I'll share it when everything, my mother is out of the hospital, and everything. There's some certain things I have to share. But I'd like to share with you all, because I've started before, and as I said, you guys are family. You guys are family. Yeah. So I'll share. Hi, good night, RHB. Good night, Roxanne. Yes, I am not staying. I'm hitting the sack. Yes, that we know, because you were in Kingston for the entire day. Yes, so we're going to link you. We're going to pass by you tomorrow, God's willing. Yeah, so have no fear. Yes. Hey, she asking me, no, please. No, please, that's not it. Yes, that's not it. You're welcome, St. Elmo. So St. Elmo is on the live. Yes, so you're welcome, Penny. For those of you who wondering who Penny is, he's St. Elmo. Yes. Yes, and I'll put the little photo that we did with the little handover. Yes, in one of my videos, so you would see who we are talking about. Yes, no, I'm not pregnant. Monica, my next birthday, I'm gonna be 50 years old.
Anyway,
and then I don't have any tubes, and I'm not gonna spend no money to go and yes, so no. Why are you? This is something that everybody knows. Yeah, and this is something that sometimes some of us are afraid to share certain things. But I remember sharing my story, and I thought that I was the only person in my ship, on my ship. And my inbox, that time it was on Facebook. Yes, it was on one of the anniversaries, because come the 23rd of this month, yes, I would have done my surgery, my second ectopic pregnancy surgery. And when I shared my story, a lot of people reached out and thanked me for sharing my story, because they said that the same thing happened to them, and they were afraid, they were ashamed, because they felt less of a woman. And because some people will tend to, you can't get pregnant, you don't have a child. Some people want to, look at you as if you're less than a woman. But hey, I'm not bothered, because I know I know. Yeah, so
children already. As one of them.
yeah. Adopt you. Oh my Toma. Thelma, you are already adopted. Thelma, you are a part of our family. Yes, you are a part of our family. And Scrapey is referring to Michael as his brother-in-law. So Scrapey has adopted me as his sister. So nobody mess with Scrapey, because I come in for y'all. Yes, Monica, I know you're always troublesome, yes, but yeah, my story, I'll share it at a later date. So, but what I'm gonna ask you guys is to keep me in prayer as well. Yeah, because I need your prayers. Yes, hon. So you wanna say something?
No, I just want to join in and also say thanks to everybody. I see, the amount of love that was poured out to Mama, and the amount of people who are concerned and who ask about it. And, it shows the quality of the person that she is and the woman that she is. And soon you say I'm soft. No, I'm just an emotional person when it comes to loved ones because, I know what it's like to lose a mom. I lost my mother back in 2015. And, it still hurts because me and my mother we were close. We spoke about just about every day, even up to the night that she passed on. And so when I see someone is going through the things with their parents, their mom or dad, it hurts because I still honestly hurts at times. I wish my mother is there to have the conversation with her, have a conversation. Yeah. So I'm not weak in that sense. It's just I show my emotion more, and Thelma, I want to thank you. Thank you for giving me the chance to meet you. You missed a wonderful day yesterday. You missed a wonderful day in Beckley yesterday. It was awesome. They had the fair under the almond tree, and it's just a lot of people really. I think from my belief, I think it's the most people I've seen there in a while. It was pretty good. Everybody had a good time. It was violent free. Everybody enjoyed it, and it was fun.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you get to enjoy that whale.
Yes.
And
From a ham wheel in Beckley for Easter. You got peace.
You got peace, yes, you did.
Yes, Nettie and Natalia, Livingstone, RHB, and Monica is saying hi to you guys. Hi, Nathaniel. Good night. No, we are speaking. We're not really praying for her. We are basically just updating on what's on her condition, and extending our heartfelt gratitude to all of you who would have reached out, those of you who would have prayed, and we are asking you guys to continue praying for her. Yes.
And speaking of a praying, yesterday as the Coast Guard was taking Mama over to the mainland, Nate, myself, and Natalia, we were all out on the deck and we were praying. And Nate, we had our group little water prayer. And Nate was there praying. He said, "Please God, let Mama come back. Please God." And he started crying. And Natalia tear up too. So there's a lot of love. That's a love.
Yeah.
When you see that, being there as an adult and you see the kids tearing up, it break you. It break you too.
Yeah, I think what actually brought tears to my eyes is when I put the post up, and because I am in motion, but then when I opened my phone and I saw people responding that they're praying and they're mentioning her and stuff like that, it's like it just brought tears to my eyes. Yeah, it just brought tears to my eyes. But being with her, I know I have to be strong. I cannot cry because if I start crying, I don't want my mother to be crying. So I have to be strong for that person because my energy is gonna feed her. So I have to be strong, and that is why when anything happens, that is why everybody Yeah, would call me to deal with things because I don't know. I don't know if some part of me is numb, but I can deal with situations in in a way that some people can't. Basically, Sonia, like that, your husband is always so supportive of you. Yep. Yes, I'll certainly pray for you. Thank you, Mitch.
Yeah, we were there as soon as the
Yes.
call. As soon as the call came in, we dropped everything we were doing and we had on up.
Yeah.
Yesterday morning, we went and spent practically the whole, just about the morning with her.
Yeah, once you break down, everybody will. That's true. Natty, what's up? Natty, what's up, bro? Natty is making mischief. Natty is making mischief now. Oh, Kenny saying good night.
Good night, Kenny. Good night.
Natalia, well, you know you as well.
Yeah.
Oh, probably is you talking to you because he's seeing you. Yeah. Yeah. So but apart from the down side of our week, we had a lovely outing. Yes, we had a lovely outing. We went to Walilabu.
Yes.
When Alexia said Walilabu. Yeah, we went to Walilabu. To the site of the Pirates of the Caribbean. We went to that site. And then what was good for me, the highlight of my trip there was when we got to the Heritage Park itself. Well, not when we got to the, to the, because I can tell you guys, the Heritage Park is beautiful, nice and relaxing. But I think getting there, with your expectation or build up you go into, and then you got there and you were wondering, I wonder, well, what's supposed to pay? I wonder who walk in here. And you see two people sitting around a desk, well, a table in the area that's supposed to be the restaurant. And they're looking at you like, will them people coming here for boy? We make them in just go back home. Yes, Natalia? No, I was like, wait, hold on. Yes, will them people come here for boy? And I know if we were like a different color, they would have been, hi, good morning, welcome, such and such.
Well, no, I wouldn't. I think we lack in a lot of training when it comes to.
Let me tell you.
When it comes to customer service, I'm not going to, at some point, I honestly felt that way. But I think it's the lack of training, because I was honestly disturbed by the fact that we walked in and the two people there totally ignored us, and I had to comment on it. So I really at first thought, well, maybe it's probably because of us. But then, sit back and think of it. I think it's the lack of training.
No.
I think.
I am telling you.
Because we've gone to restaurants and to other places, and sometimes the same thing happens. So we have to be.
Finish.
Yeah, please. We have to learn to accept it for right now, but there has to be some sort of training for customer service, knowing how to treat people. Because if I were to have a business on the island and I saw my workers being like that, I would not have them around. Or maybe I'll take them in the classroom and give them some customer service training. Because as soon as someone walk into your building, you should be able to get up and say, hello, good morning, how are you doing? Have a conversation.
Okay, let's have a conversation. Hun, I live here and I see it. You walk into a building, I walk into some place, right? They're going to be laid back. Like, I used to work in the hospitality industry.
Right.
And yeah, and you watch some people sit down, so because they see we local people come. Little foreigner come inside there, and everybody's like, hi, good morning, and they will put on the twang, right? Even they suddenly turn American. So it doesn't, you may think that, but we may beg to differ.
The reason why I said that is because we were at a place yesterday. I'm not going to call the name, just for privacy, really. And I observed the same thing. Some white people came and they were sick. Me, Nate, and the other we were there. Oh, yeah, hold on. Well, no, yeah, well, that's why I'm getting to you now. I was
Okay, Natalia.
I was getting back. I was pointing back in Natalia.
But these children, you have to make sure you get in.
Okay, Natalia, Dada, me, and Nate, we went, and we waited there for a while, and I saw several foreign people came in, and they sat there for a while before anybody attended to them. So that's why I'm saying it has to do with training, and we need a lot of training in customer service because it happened throughout the island. I've seen it many times.
Yeah, that may have been one time, but
Okay.
generally speaking, yeah, it has to do with if you come in from overseas and stuff like that. Perhaps if you were the one who went in front and you had a win and you guys would have used your accent, then they probably would have responded differently. Yes, Toma, and she was given attitude when he spoke. Yes, that's true. That's what I told Michael. If it was tourists, would have been a different thing. That's what happens at these places. You understand? When you go to those places, you may see something different at a restaurant or something. But when you go to those places, it's different. The locals are treated different than by some people.
Well, the establishment need to make sure that it's not happening, really.
Yeah.
I mean, the establishment needs to, maybe hire somebody to give them some proper training.
Natalie, I want to say something.
Okay. Oh, yeah, all right.
Is it because we believe foreigners coming with money and things?
I believe so because remember, there's a non-national price and there's a national price. So the non-nationals would pay the US dollars, right, 5 US, and the nationals would pay 5 EC, and vice versa for the children, 250 US, 250 EC. So.
But why? How is that fair? $5 US for why?
Because this is our country, man. you don't expect us to pay the same price like a foreigner who is just coming.
But I'm trying to get to the understand why the 5 US for foreigners?
Because foreigners spend US dollars, get paid in US. We get paid in EC dollars.
But when we're here, we're using EC.
No, foreigners are just passing through, right? We are here all the time, and we're supposed to be enjoying what we have.
That's
so in order to encourage, no.
That's discriminatory.
In order to encourage the locals to visit certain sites, you have to have a local fee. You cannot tell a local that you gotta pay because when we went to St. Lucia as well, right? They were different prices when we went to the Sulphur Springs. There's a different price for the local and the visitors.
Really?
Yes. But because we went there as a group and, we were police youth club, we begged them to give us, so they worked something out for us. But yes, as Thomas say, all in all, we had fun. After everything, we had fun. Yeah, that pool, well, I mean, it could be a little bit prettier, but no, there are some branches because things would come down in the river. Yeah, there's some branches in the pond itself that could be taken out. Yeah, and there are some stones that could be kind of shifted a bit.
But then again, remember we met a guy from that area and he told us not to do.
Okay, but we can.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but the Heritage Park is nice. I would encourage anybody to go there.
Yeah.
Whether you want to go in the pool or what, or under the dam, because the guy said that's not a waterfall, it's a dam. Right? Whether you want to go under that or not, it's all up to you. But just walking through, if you like garden, you like flowers and everything, it's a nice place to just chill and listen to the water as it just runs down. It cascades down runs over the stones and stuff like that. It sounds really good.
It's beautiful.
It's calming.
Go ahead, Natalia.
Michael, lucky she ain't charging 5 US. By the way he speaks,
No,
I expecting the man to go there and talk like we.
No, I'm a Vinci by what and a Vinci anywhere I go. But I'm saying I think that's discriminatory practice to charge because a person come from another country, 5 US, and the local. I don't know if that's right.
I think this happens all over the world, basically,
No.
in certain places. Yes.
Not all. Yes, go
The
ahead.
American accent in here.
No, I'm all right.
Yes, I want to hear.
Growing up, we didn't do waterfalls. We said dam. Yeah, that's what the guy said. The guy said that one at Wallabu.
What about that?
It's not a waterfall, it's a dam. So he was encouraging him to go to Dark View
Dark View
Falls.
Falls.
Yes, I went to Dark View Falls a few times, and it's lovely. I went to the tree because there's one there, and then you go up some steps, you hike up a part. There's another one, and you hike up another part. There's a smaller one, so I went to them, and it was beautiful.
And it was good too because Toma and I went for the first time, so we had fun, Toma, didn't we?
No, Tom, I went to the Pirates of the Caribbean site for the first
Oh,
time.
the Pirates,
Tom,
okay.
and I've been Pirates of the Caribbean so much times. I from Beckway. Tom, I went to the Pirates of the Caribbean for the first time, but he went to the park.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
you been to
Heritage
the park
Park twice,
Okay.
and that was my second time there as well.
Oh,
The first time I went was back when we had a church camp, back when I was younger, a youth conference. Yeah, guys, you're here. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Yes, give us a like on our live.
Natalie, have you been there before?
Yeah.
Oh, the Falls of Balen. Yes, I'd like to go to the Falls of Balen. I went to Trinity Falls.
Oh,
Yeah, she went to Dark View.
Okay.
I went to Trinity. I went to Dark View. And I think when we were in college, an attachment somewhere, there's a dam somewhere on the windward side. Well, there's like a big tank. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called, but we went there as well. And up there, the water was really, really cold. Yeah, really cold. Yeah, I would like to go to the Falls of Balen. I was telling Michael, next time he comes home, we have to link with Vinci Vibes. Yeah, so big up Vinci Vibes Plus. Hi, Vanessa, good night. Big up Vinci Vibes Plus for those of you who follow Vinci Vibes. You notice Vinci Vibes went to Jamaica. Yes, and he went to the USA. Yeah, thanks to Colors as well. Yeah, who are holding there. Next time Michael is back, we will check Vinci Vibes. Yes, I was telling Michael that we check Vinci Vibes and we would, because Vinci Vibes, they do tours. Yeah, they link people and they carry people to the Falls of Balen and wherever else you want to go. Yeah, I hope to visit some of these places when I get there. I went to the Falls twice. Okay. Yeah, well, as I said, a heritage park, and but what they're saying is a dam. I can tell you that was a free a $5 massage because I paid $5 to go in, and that really massaged my back.
It was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
really
we
did.
actually got Michael, who didn't want to come in, to come in. Wayne, Steve, which is High Rider. Yes, they all came into. You guys are going to see that video. I haven't, let me tell you, I have the Easter video to share, the Easter Saturday and Monday. I have that trip. I have something before that. Yeah, but everything, what I was really running around with, I love sailing.
You have the regatta.
I love the regatta. You understand? So most of the videos, because everybody is going to be meeting me. Suni, when we see in the race, Suni, when we, yeah, and then today coming on the ferry, one person was like, Suni, everybody wondering where you were yesterday. Yeah, because yesterday they had a race and I was told it was an exciting one. So big up to Double Bluff. Double Bluff, you know that Slipaway is my boat. But Double Bluff is not your boat. No, you change over to No Offense.
No offense.
Nate was supporting Double Bluff, and then because you say you're supporting Blackberry, Nate start change to Blackberry. But Double Bluff, one, the skipper sent me some clips last night.
No, it's not
And-
No Offense.
Double Bluff,
Double Bluff.
I can't remember.
the yellow boat.
Sure.
Yesterday.
Sure.
Yes, you were not there.
You sure it's not without the money same one with the money?
No.
Ha!
Yes, I look at all and I really enjoy the races that Miss. Yes, somebody met me today as well. And we were coming out from Massey. Well, while we were in Massey, a lady saw us and she was like, I am one of your subscribers. We look at the videos and we laugh, especially every Saturday morning we sit down and we get a lot of kicks with Nati. So Nati has a lot of fans. And then we met another lady somewhere else as well. And she was like, yeah. And she was like, hey, we are your subscribers. And we love Nati. Everybody loves miserable Nati. Yeah, and hey, Odysseus, that is the boat that your father sails on. Yeah, so big up Bevan. I know you guys missed it on last Sunday. Yeah, you guys missed the win. You guys did well also during the Easter, but big up to your win. And I noticed you guys won big yesterday, so big up to y'all. Maybe we can let me see who is. Yeah, Easter. The regattas was good. The parties, I didn't go, but from the feedback we got, the party seems to have went down well. The almond tree on Monday, we are still, we're still trying to build back. We pitched in as in the police youth club, where basically myself and the next coordinator to basically coordinate the games. We have some stuff to do, but because we started late, I just pulled a few from the bags. And I think what's happening now, because we didn't have like this Monday thing for quite a while, is like the participation of people. People are more like laid back since COVID. But the children came forward, and Michael and Wayne and not overseas based, yeah. Alwyn. They decided to participate in the hot beer drinking competition. Guys, you're gonna see that. You're gonna see that. You're gonna see Michael, who can only drink basically 2 beers, cold, drinking a hot beer, and come in a competition because you have to get the hot beer down before the other team finishes before you. Eventually they won, so that is something to look forward to in that video. And Natalia participated in a hot Sprite drinking competition as well.
Natalia, come sit in if you want to talk.
Wait,
Come.
no, Natalia is just moving in and out.
No, come, enjoy.
Yeah. Yeah, so those are things, these people just changed my line of thought, just mess with my line of thought. Yeah, because I just started a new job with a company. I have to work 1 year before. Okay, well, congrats to you on that new job. I hope it's going to be better than your last one. Yeah. Congrats to you. Yeah. Make that money and come home next year, God's willing. Yes, come home next year, 2020, because 2026 Easter, we are hoping it's going to be bigger and better in that those of us who are working, especially for the Monday, but my gosh, when you hear Monday, I have to be under the almond trees, and then there's a race on the sea. It gets to me. So I was grateful that there wasn't much wind on Monday, so the boats didn't race. So I got to do my duties under the almond tree without having to worry that I missed something really exciting out on the sea. Because the offshore thing, that is what happens on the sea, is what actually holds me, basically, what I run behind. Yeah, I love the ocean. You're welcome. Thank you, Evelina. Yes, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Yes, so we said that tonight is going to be short, but we're still here talking. Yes, and do we have anything else? Because we didn't do a live last week. The last time we were here was when we had the quiz. Yeah. So congrats to not Natalia, to Aria for winning the junior segment. Well, all of them are juniors, but the small segment. And congrats to Jesse for for beating Natalia. Natalia, come here, man. So you know the David actually put down the Goliaths in the quiz, and I'm hoping to make this an annual event. Yes, in that
That's why I should have it in.
I'm hoping to get participation from other people apart from Natalia, like the people that we see here every week. Yeah, and I'm hoping to we gave monetary prize this time, so thanks again to High Rider, thanks again to Shawnette, and well, I said a channel to Michael and myself. Yes. So Natalia,
Hola.
come tell us something before we. What has been happening with you for this past week? I know you were up and down with us with the regatta, yeah, and you jump ship. Let me ask you a question. Yes, I'll do that, Toma. I'll do that. Yes, let me ask you. You jumped. You were a Blackberry fan, right? You said you were supporting Blackberry all along, and Blackberry keep coming last, right? As in losing, because he didn't come last. Yeah, well, yeah, he came last that day. But Blackberry is a very good boat, though. And you jump ship from Blackberry to
No offense.
No Offense. What if No Offense keep lose? Because No Offense didn't win yesterday. Let me hear you know.
It's a new year.
Come hold me.
I've been supporting Blackberry since I've been going Regatta Suni. I've been just like the boat. But it's a new year. It's not as good as I thought it was. And Suni keeps shouting for slipaway, which is always winning. So I decided new year, new boat.
Breaking up she next Saturday in the van sleeping. You know we should have videoed that. I should have put her on camera. Yes. I was really looking forward to coming home in December. Okay. Yeah, she's a bandwagon, it's for truth. She jumping on anything that looks like. So I am sure that if No Offense keeps losing, you're going to look to jump on the other boat that's winning.
No. You guys see how it goes with No Offense.
Well, one guy told me, well, he's from Paget Farm, but he's not supporting Slippery, right?
Blackberry. He's supporting
No,
Blackberry.
he's supporting No Offense because he said if he supports Slipaway and Slipaway lose and he just shouting for Slipaway alone, he can't stand up there because his friends are going to heckle him. So he's supporting two boats. Yes, he's supporting Slipaway, but he's also supporting No Offense. So if one doesn't win, he's expecting the other one to win, and he's not going to be in the hot water.
Or maybe I should do like him supporting my Blackberry.
No, my vote is Slipaway, but I would shout for anybody. I would shout for Slipaway, but I'm gonna cheer on anybody who is doing good out there. And then if somebody messes with Slipaway, like for example, hey, Mr. David Benjamin of Petit Martinique, who said that Skylar was going to win all the races the following day, was going to win the race, and Beckwith people were going to be crying.
Skylar bring dead last.
Skylar brought dead last, and I haven't seen Mr. Benjamin. Haven't seen him. Seems like I have to go to Petit Martinique to look for him to get that second interview. But there was a little thing between Skylar and my boat. Yes, that was doing good to begin with. And then Skylar continued the race, and we were shouting for any boat that passed it because we didn't want them to win.
Well, I was told
until I saw Slipaway came back on stream, yeah.
Well, I was so ambitious. I wasn't really caught up in the race. You just so adorable.
Isabel, you put that on you instead of shaking it up. Yeah. So yeah, so we had a beautiful Easter. Trust me,
Yeah, we did. Even though
we
I
had a
was,
beautiful Easter.
yeah, even though I was greatly exhausted, we had a beautiful Easter.
Yes, because let me tell you, don't mess with me. When if they say race starting 10 o'clock, and I will think that we will think, well, nothing starts on time, so the race going to start later, and they will be milling about doing this, doing that, especially Michael. And I want to be on that road to see the start of that race, and they hold me up, man, I vex with everybody. So I will drop everything to go and watch Regatta. And it doesn't matter where that boat go, we finding some place to go that we can see that race.
We literally had to hike up
Hey
somewhere for
Tia,
one of them.
yeah, we went up to Papole over on the flat farm. We didn't show the entire journey. Yeah, but there's some fine pebbles that would slip, but we went down it just to go out on the edge and the rocks them, just to capture, well, to see when the boats come around. It was good.
They went to do that. I was in slippers.
Yeah, regatta was really fun back then, and now it's coming back, and I want to big up Andre and his team. Yes, and not only Andre and his team, because with all the other boatmen, regatta would not have happened. So I hope that 2026, the government, whoever that is going to be, yes, the government is going to pump some money into the regatta. Yes, pump some real money. Nano change, none of them small bills that are given these guys. Because when you think about costing about $80,000 to $100,000 to be to bill and fit it out and stuff like that, and then some people are thinking that people are just going out there and racing for bragging rights during an Easter regatta. Bragging rights maybe during the rest of the year when they have the little small races like the Sunday. But the Sunday race, the second race when they had the stake with the money, yeah, they started with $900, and Michael was like, I didn't catch that part on camera, but he was like, Suni, you think I should give them $100? Well, US dollars. And before I could even, I was like, okay, yeah, sure. Michael went over, and from the time Michael put his $100 there, and Andre announced it, then other people start putting money, $400, $200, $5, $20. So that stake was really high at the end of it. Yeah. So it was really good. And I'm looking forward to the next race. Trust me. I'm looking forward to the next race. Whether my boat win or lose, I supporting it.
No offense.
Yes, I know, no offense. Whenever I come home back way is a must. Yes, that's good. Oh, Michael left because he had to take a call. Yeah.
Guys, I think when it's Easter time and I want to enjoy my weekend with some sleep and rest, I might have to stop now and maybe I might come back up after.
But if you are down home, you're gonna say, boy, if I no boy, if I've been up in a boy, I would have been here, I would have been there. You know? There's never a dull moment around me. Once
No.
Easter is there, never a dull moment.
I never.
And the places that I will take you, if you're not around, you're gonna miss it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't really get too much sleep either, but
Juliet
yeah.
Richardson place still bright down there. I'm seeing sun out and up mainland dark like pitch. Hey, Becca is a special place. Becca is a special place, but don't get carried away with this. This is just, yes, the sun really shining down here in my. The only place that has sun in Becca is in this space.
Right,
Yes,
in
this is
America.
just a Just a backdrop. That's just a backdrop that's there.
I showed her that's a love from up there.
Yeah, just a backdrop. Yeah. One of these days I'm gonna change it. Yes, because it seems like some people are getting yeah, are getting tricked by it.
Not me.
Yeah. But guys, don't forget I'm seeing 28 people and I'm seeing 10 thumbs up. So don't forget to give us a little thumbs up, you know. And if you're here for the first time and you haven't hit that subscribe button, yes, please hit that subscribe button. Yes, take us to, we are on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Woohoo! Yeah, woohoo! Take us to 5,000 subscribers and beyond. Yes, and to the gentleman who met me outside Massey, yes, he said he looked at the boat races. He didn't even know what we're talking about, what we mean, but he enjoyed them. Because you know when you hear talk about this man boating and this man tack, you know the man say, boy, tack out that. Them kind of thing, eh? And draft. Yeah, them kind of thing that was good. Those things that they just say when the boats sailing and when they're racing.
I'm giving you the best.
Yes, guys. So as I was saying, this live should have been very brief because we had a very long couple days.
Long.
Yes, and I'm not sure if I'll be on the ferry again tomorrow. I'm not sure because me, everybody knows, those who know me, even my siblings, they know anytime anything happens to any one of us, especially my parents, I want to be there. Vroom, vroom.
24/7.
Yeah, I want to be there with them all the time. I want to be there all the time.
So I bet if you could have sleep in the hospital, you would have sleep.
Mm-hmm. If Michael wasn't here, I would have been in St. Vincent throughout for the entire time my mother is there.
You could have.
I would have been in St. Vincent.
You could have bring me to all my missing school.
Yeah, I'll shout you. Well, I'm not sure if they're going to send her out tomorrow, if she's going to be. But if we do not go there tomorrow and she's up on Sunday, then we're going to be there on Sunday. Nate is around the table over there. I think he's
being creative.
Yeah, he has a little. Come, Nate, let me see what you're doing. He has a anything that you have there. Let me see. You playing with water? He loves to play with water.
He's a mom.
So, hi Irene, good night. You watch the race? Okay, that's lovely. Pastor Nate is playing with water. We call him the water baby.
So I don't tell him do close properly.
Huh?
I don't tell him do close properly.
Or close it? It's closed, but when the vehicle pass, yeah, the light, it brought on the light.
Kevin just then close it, and if something happened to me, I've been just like, say, it is on.
Yeah, Nate likes to play with water. It's his comfort. You can give Nate a bottle with some water, give him a space.
Or a water one.
Yeah, he would put that water on that space and he would rub it and he would take his finger and draw shapes and stuff like that using the water.
I used to do that. So never wanna
come and say good night to the people before you go. Come. Jesse is home.
Bye, Jesse.
Come this side.
What do you mean?
Say good night. Not so
Good night. Don't squeeze my hand.
I'm not squeezing your hand.
Yeah, just squeeze my hand.
You see how this guy like drama? I was holding you so you won't fall. Come, stand up.
Stop acting like that.
Right.
I'm good.
Bye-bye.
Say bye-bye then.
Bye, guys.
Boo, they don't want you.
Don't want me.
They want you?
Yeah.
Why they want you? Listen to Nate, yeah?
Don't want to see Papa again.
Nate, they want to see where you are.
Yeah, Nate.
Nate is 7 years old.
And
Nate is a child. Right? Before Nate turned 7, Nate was a child. Now Nate turned 7. If you tell Nate anything and you say a child, Nate is going to tell you, you think I'm a child? I am 7 years old. So it seems like 7 years old now is a new age for adult.
I thought 13 was.
Yeah?
Hey, my gosh.
Eh?
Hey,
So, as a child.
technically it should be 14, you know, because
Huh?
when they say when you enter when
Natty Irene said, I love you, Natty. Thomas, you're too boring.
I'm not too bored.
Thomas, you're too boring.
Thomas is too boring.
Irene said she love you. You telling she love you too?
I love you too.
And Monica say, I want you, Natty. Monica says she want you. Eh?
Monica.
trust me, Monica, you don't want
Monica,
to
you would want him for a couple minutes.
as in 1 minute.
No, Nate is a sweet little boy. Eh? He's very helpful. If he thinks you're sick, like which night it was?
When you fall off the bed.
Nate, I was trying to get Nate to go and take a shower. And Nate had me running. Well, I said, Nate, if you don't come and bathe, I'm gonna beat you. And I'm gonna take your old belt out your school pants and I'm gonna beat you with it. But I wasn't actually gonna hit him, right? But I tell him that. So Nate ran around the bed and he's daring me. Auntie Suni, you can't catch me, you can't catch me. So I said, Nate, yes, he feel he's complete. I said, Nate, I didn't catch you. So he started laughing and he running. So I decided to take a shortcut. Let me drink some water before I say that. Eh?
Uncle Michael, you frightened me. Uncle Michael, we can't get control this stuff.
Nate decided to take a shortcut. No, I decided to take a shortcut. So I say, I'm going to go across the bed. I'm going to jump on the bed and go across. I jump on the bed and I go across and I grab Nate like that. And Nate slip out my hand, he pull. And I went over the bed, put him on the ground. And this hand is broken. I know this hand is, so I have to just use my hands to break the fall. And I go and I just drop. And I lay down flat on my back. So I say, okay, let me see how he's going to react to me now. I lay down on my back and I wouldn't move. So he started, then he laughing. Uncle Michael, Auntie Suni fall along like she dead. So, but I know he's joking because he looking to see if I can laugh, but I wouldn't laugh. When he realized I'm not laughing, he kind of simmered down, he giggling. And he said, Uncle Michael, Auntie Suni like she dead. Like she dead, Uncle Michael, she fall and she moving.
And then I come wrong and
so Natalie, we hear the commotion, come wrong. Say, Uncle Michael, like something happened to Auntie Suni.
I see that photo and
yeah, and
but Uncle Michael,
I know Michael run come in. Yes, Michael run come inside.
Believe me? Do you believe me?
Believe, say B. Yeah, Michael come in and I say, boy, I can't let Michael worry because anything that Michael go worry.
Of course.
So when I hear Michael come in, I just have to laugh. I had to laugh and say, nothing happened to me, man, I good. But my hand, after I finish now, pain in my hand, pain in my back, and everything. And yeah, Michael was scared.
Not him alone, hello?
Yeah, he's actually a big 7. He's big for his age, and that is why he thinks he's a man. He thinks he's a man. Yeah. Yeah, but you see, Nate used to, a few years ago when I was young, when I was younger, those are the things I would do. And sometimes I forget that I'm not that young. I feel like I'm not that young. And
but you look that young.
I have challenges because the knee that I did surgery on, from time to time it would act up, and then there's one bone in here that is not hitched properly that from time to time would act up as well. There's a malunion in my in this bone. So when I say a malunion, you know what I mean?
A steel, right?
No, not a steel.
What do you mean?
The bone isn't like The two bones not connected really.
Oh,
But because it's not connected, the tissue, it goes into between the two bones. So it's like tissues that's holding it. So anything it can just
snap.
yeah, snap back out. And I was supposed to do a surgery to correct it, but that never did.
Oh,
Yeah, Michael is going to be leaving soon as well. So say a little prayer for him as well. Yes, we pray that God is going to take him safely. I know he's not ready to leave.
I'm not ready for Uncle Michael.
Yeah, I'm not ready for him to leave either. Even though sometimes me and he would fetch.
Sometimes, I like her. I say sometimes.
Yeah, we have fun. Yes.
Yeah, very fun.
Yeah, we have fun. Yes. When I want to go through the door and they're not ready, he and Natalia and Nate, me and all of them. That's fetchery.
It depends.
When I say fetchery, I'm not talking about we causing, you know. It's like I keep hurrying them up.
Well, it depends,
Yeah.
you know. She could, it can be shift. Sometimes she mad with me, she mad with two of them. Sometimes she mad with me. Sometimes she mad with me, she mad with me and Uncle Michael. Sometimes she mad with Uncle Michael, she mad with me and Nate. And
No, sometimes that does happen. When I get behind y'all to hurry up, Mickey is go bed, get dressed. And I've been done getting ready. And then all of a sudden they're ready and I ain't ready. They're done ready to go through the door. And I have to, because I just say, okay, because you all have me pushing y'all so much. No, I have to go and finish what I have to do to get out of the house. Yeah.
I'm giving.
Yeah, that's love. Yes, that's love. If there's anybody who consider that they are in a relationship and they, from time to time, they don't get upset with one another, something wrong. Not you, honey?
Right now.
It's something wrong because it's not true.
So you don't get upset mostly everything.
Because y'all hot up my hair.
No, with Uncle Michael.
No, because he just every time I say, hon, it's time for go, he gonna say, we got plenty time. And I say, but hon, you know you're gonna take an hour for get ready. Yeah.
An hour and 15 minutes.
No. Yeah, something really wrong for you, yeah, because I grew up with my mother and my father. My mother and my father love each other very, very much. And, you know, from time to time there's a little thing there, but what happens, you know, like come here, you going to get away?
Yeah.
Yeah, we get away. And then before the day done, mama, we're going on. And mama going to say, watch, move from me and leave me alone. Hey, Michael, just do me that. Michael just push me. He just tell me things to get on my nerve. And then he gonna be killing himself for laugh. Yes, hon. You just kill yourself for laugh. And I can just say, thing, and then you say, hey. Yeah. Yeah, that's truth. Yeah, that is true. So I see everybody agrees. Yeah.
That's all.
There is no perfect any relationship that doesn't something wrong with the people on it.
That means they're perfectionists.
Yeah, because you know there's always times when you know one partner would like to see another partner doing something differently. So yeah, but the good thing is that there's no malice. Yeah.
That's love.
Yes, you have to disagree to agree. Yeah. Me and Michael just tell me that. Michael just say, okay, let we agree. Yeah, let we agree to this. Somehow, Han hire anything. Netika Michael then.
It's love.
Yeah, you have to disagree to agree and agree to disagree. Yeah. But guys, we are going to
And because I'm feeling very
go because we are tired. Yeah, these children, well, Nate last night when we went down and we tell Nate we're going to leave him for school. Nate shout out, Mommy. What do you say again? When I say
make it school tomorrow.
Nate say, I can't make it to school tomorrow. I am going to visit Mama because Mama is not feeling well. We just have to laugh. And Natalia decided the same because these children were with us from baby. Before they could have walked, they walked at us, they talked at us. Yeah, so would have been with us from baby. And anything happens, they always want to be there. Anything wrong with mama, they're there. Natalia was the little nurse today at the hospital. So she got a little taste of what things would be like.
No, so it's very
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah, so I think she's gonna make a fine nurse. Yeah.
Gracias. Thank you.
Have a blessed night, all. Yes, wish Michael a safe flight
Yeah.
because I don't know it. Well, his flight is in the evening, and we have to take the morning ferry. Yeah, we have to take the morning ferry over. So you never know because we're gonna have the car. So you never know. You just may
So tomorrow to
Yes,
last
yes.
day with them,
yeah, tomorrow, God's pay life.
we have to make it eventful. We have to make it lovely. We have to throw fireworks.
It's love, it's love, it's love that makes the world go round. It's love, it's love, it's love that makes the world go round. It's love, it's love, it's love that makes the world go round. It's love that makes the world go round. God's love is free, so pass it on to everyone. God's love is free, so pass it on to everyone. God's love is free, so pass it on to everyone. So pass it on to everyone. Yes, guys, thank you, Evelina. Yes, much appreciated. Thank you very much. And thanks to each of you who are here. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Yes.
It's love that makes the world go around. God's love, yes. That is a song that we sing in our church.
Yeah.
And you would see during the greetings, when we sing that, everybody going around and hugging. Wait, I haven't seen Virtual Girl.
Oh,
So I hope Virtual Girl is okay.
yeah.
Yes, so remember to keep all of us. When we pray for our entire family circle here.
Yeah. Well,
Sunday school song at Police House in Cottons Barley. Okay. Good night, safe journey home. Hon, call Michael, tell him.
Uncle Michael, help. Suni.
Girls, don't put nothing for me. Maybe come and tell Michael that. Maybe call Uncle Michael. You hear these children trying to prank Michael? This hour of the night? Hon, come and say, take the mic from Natalia. These children are trying to prank. Natalia, give him the mic, like he said, because this is going to be his last life for a while. Yeah, so it's on already. You can hold it in your hand. Yeah. So this is your last live for a while. So yes, we were talking your name behind the scene. You know, we were talking about you, and everybody agrees there is something in every relationship. The most important thing is that how you deal with whatever happens. Yeah.
Well,
Let me help you.
our thing is mostly in fun,
Yeah.
mostly in love. Yeah, I've never, we never really get to any extent of getting mad.
No, we think what I was telling them, our mother's like, if I'm ready to go through the door, and I say,
the
hon,
lateness.
yeah, I say, hon, I'm ready to leave such and such time. And he will tell me, he just tell me, like yesterday morning, when the doctor when they said that my mother would be by 6 o'clock. After 5 hours up and I'm ready to go. So I pulled on a home bands. And he was like, he not walking through the harbor with me. Look, I say, hon, what is wrong with you? Because he has this thing where, we say it all the time, when you leave the house, you never know who you're going to run into. So make sure you look the best. But I just say, hon, remember you're not married, So you're gonna, yeah.
Yes,
I just tell him that, but I just tell these children that
yes, I'm
Uncle
married.
Michael,
but
as them children say, Uncle Michael, he's a stylist. He wants to make sure that there's no speck. This man is shaving up everything. I say, hon, just allow the hair to grow. And this man would shave off everything. He wants to make sure there's nothing. Yeah, hon, this look good? Sometimes I say, yeah, hon, And watching him, I say, it look good. Yeah, so anyhow, let me allow you to
those are lessons learned from my grandmother.
yeah.
My grandmother taught
Yeah,
us.
still has to trust
She's always said to us, when you leave in the house, always look your best because you never know who you're going to run into, or you never know what's going to happen. So make sure everything you have on is clean, neat, and presentable.
But when my pants was clean yesterday,
It was clean.
It's just too big. It's just a bit big.
Oh yeah. No, but seriously, I had it. I shouldn't say had. I'm having a very good vacation. The Easter holidays was really good. I was get to see a lot of friends I haven't seen in a while. Some cousins. My brother is here from Trinidad, and well, he lived in Canada, but he grew up mainly in Trinidad. I haven't seen him in probably 40 years, or more than 40 years. We plan to meet up. He's in the mainland. I'm supposed to meet him tomorrow or Sunday. We tried to meet up on Friday, but he had some other appointments and we had some stuff to take care of. So it never came through. We spoke several times and we are planning to meet up either tomorrow or Friday. I mean Sunday.
Friday, that day was like cat and mouse for us.
Yes. Yes, because he had his schedule and we had our own, and we tried to meet and then we end up one way and then they end up the other way, but it's all good. And, we'll meet. God is good. Yeah. But thanks again to everyone who's, send their love and show their appreciation for Suni Mama, her mom. She's a great person, great woman, and I've seen that display because, as I said earlier, the amount of love, family, friends, anybody could think about is asking, how is Mama doing? How is Mama? How's she doing? Give her my love, give her my respect, and so thank you again, and Thomas, I must say. It was a pleasure meeting you.
And Thomas clicked.
We clicked.
Yeah, Thomas like somebody that I told Michael.
Yeah.
Thomas, I feel like if I met Thomas, like I have never met him before, but I feel like I knew him like from way back. And then Scrapey. Yeah, Scrapey opened his home to us as well.
Yeah.
Yes, so we have another home on the mainland. Yes, whenever we would like.
And Scrapey knew some of the knew because they're no longer around. Some of the people that I knew when I was growing up as a young boy when I was growing up in Sand Hill. Growing up in Becca, we had some family in Sand Hill. Auntie Priscilla Bailey and Mike Harry was in Edinburgh, so he knew all those people. So we spoke at length about them because I remember spending holidays and weekends at his homes, and all the siblings just as I know them. So same way for Scrapey, I felt like he's somebody that I've known before. Just the spirit, the spirit and energy that gets up from him.
Yeah, tell him you gotta share before you leave. Before we close the line, you gotta give them one of the riddles. The one with the blind. Yeah, you have to give them the one with the blind young lady.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you go ahead. I'll let you go ahead with that.
No, you have to ask. Yeah, so yes, as we were saying, Michael, people were wishing you safe journey. I have Irene, Toma, and well, I know everybody is wishing you, even though they haven't written it here. Yeah, wishing you well. Some people, I guess, didn't realize that you were leaving. this weekend.
Yes, just happen, drop, as they say.
Yeah.
But it's going to be 21 days, so it goes so fast, you know. But I have to come again. I have to.
And I
God's
think
willing.
this time run real fast. I think we were having so much fun.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, and then with these children around, oh my gosh.
Nettie and Natalia, oh.
I hear yesterday they were crying.
Yeah.
Yes, when they realized that I was going to St. Vincent with my mother, and they were thinking that I was going to sleep up, and they're thinking that they have to go down home by home at their parents. Yeah, they were sad.
Nettie and Natalia, so that means you have to go home. You have to know you guys gonna be all right.
Yeah, they are really fun.
Yeah.
They're real fun. Sometimes me and them, as we say, get away from time to time. But they know how to get under my skin, and they know how to calm me back down. They know everything. They know how to punch me, and they know how to rub it out. Yeah. Yeah, she has a way of irritating me. She'll just come. Yeah. So Nettie, I'll come and say good night.
Come and say good night.
Yeah, Natalia, you can come and say good night. If you have just joined, we were just giving updates on my parents. And yeah, thanking you guys for praying. Thanking those of you who would have messaged me on WhatsApp. Yeah, those of you who would have reached out. Thank you very much. And thanks to Zena. We met Zena. We met RHB and her family. Oh my gosh, beautiful family. You know, those boys of I wish you guys would have met her and her family.
Okay.
Yeah, those her sons and Natty clicked. And they were playing till Natty was crying. Natty didn't want to leave that beach when he met RHB's children, her boys. Yeah, beautiful family. Yeah, inside and out, because you know you can feel the energy when you meet people. You can feel, yes. And I can say those of you that we have met face to face, you guys have just emitted nothing but love for us. And we appreciate that much. Yeah.
So au revoir, everyone.
Yeah, so good night.
And before we go, I'd love to encourage everyone who can come.
Yeah.
Come to Beckway. Come to Beckway. We need the money on the island.
Yes,
we need the money on the island. So come and visit if it's only for a day or two, and you'll see what we're talking about. This is paradise.
Yes.
Yes.
So give my love to Freddie and Francis as well, and your husband. I'm not sure if Zena didn't want to leave, so I'm not sure if Zena has left already, but Zena enjoyed Beckway as well. Yes, still her daughter would have extended the stay, and she was planning on extending further, but I believe they would have left as well. So we really appreciate meeting you guys, and thank you guys for the little gifts that you bring. You know, sometimes people would ask me, even Michael would ask me, what do you want me to bring? And I say, hon, I'm a person from ever since. Don't ask me what you want me to bring. You just bring something. Just bring anything. Even if you bring me a piece of paper with my name on it, I'm going to treasure that. Trust me. I remember a young lady came down to Keegan's and she sat down and she did a little drawing on paper, pencil drawing, and she gave it to me, and I still have that. Yeah, I treasure every little thing. Even as a little stone, you bring it and you give it to me, I am going to treasure it. Yes, because I like to say it's not the gift, it's not the cost of the gift, but it's just the thought, yes, that somebody can think about you to just bring you a little something. That is what counts. Yes, and we appreciate it much. Yes, and Natty loves his little balloon. He had it tonight, wanted to put a light into it. Yes, this child is always creating something or the other, always experimenting with something. Yes, the thought that comes. And Toma, we appreciate those kites. I know we didn't get the opportunity to fly them during the Easter, but now that things are slowing down, we are going to put those kites in the sky pretty soon. Yes, we are going to go. Sadly, Michael is not going to be able to hold that string.
We can do one tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we can fly them tomorrow for real. Yeah, once that's if you don't go to the memorial service?
Well, that's in the afternoon around 4:30. so-
Okay, well, we'll take a trip out in the morning.
Yeah.
Yes, because I have my string, I have my material
Mhm,
and everything for my
mhm,
tail. So Tom, I might be shouting you up,
mhm.
you know, to make sure that this is attached to the right place and stuff like that. So look out for my call tomorrow, God's willing. So guys, take care of
Yeah.
yourselves.
And just a shout out to the good people. When you come to Beckway, check High Rider. He has his boat, he has a taxi, and also visit the Point Lounge in Hamilton.
Yes.
That's a beautiful, beautiful
Yes,
place.
nice, relaxing place.
My friend Cardell and his family, his sister Margaret, they're doing a great job. We've been there, myself and Wayne and Suni, and it's a nice place to be. The atmosphere is great,
Yeah.
and I encourage people to go there and support them. We need more establishment in Hamilton, and that's a start. And we have to support them.
And remember, there's a new bar. There's a new bar. What's
Yeah.
the name of it?
His name is Boyne, but I'm not sure if there's a name. It's right.
Yeah, it's in Hamilton as well.
Mhm.
Monica, I'm coming to you just now, Monica. I'm coming to you just now with that. Yes, there's a new bar in Hamilton. Like you walk in and you feel as if you're in another country, basically. Yeah, you don't feel as if you're in Beckway because of the lighting in there. Yeah, it's just cool. The only thing it needs a little soundproofing. Yeah, because when you speak, it's like everything is echoing.
Cool.
But it's a nice chill spot. And for the adventurous people, go to the Treehouse Bar.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
we have
yeah.
a video with that as well. So
That was
we're
an
going to
experience.
take you there, Toma. Anytime you come to Beckway, if you want a little adventure, we can hike up to the Treehouse Bar. It's not a hard hike.
No.
Anybody can do it. Yeah. So, and the view from there is beautiful. But if you want to get some meals, you'd have to make a reservation. But to go there to get drinks and chill is a lovely chill spot. Yeah. Yeah. So Monica is telling me, hon, she's going to bring me a snowball or a snowflake.
Okay. Snowball.
But you know, by the time that snowball or a snowflake gets there. But no, you know those snowball in the globe?
Globe, yeah.
Yeah, you know, we had some home and every year would shake them up. Those were like therapy.
Therapeutic.
Yeah, therapeutic. You shake them up and you see everything just settling back down. Yes, so
Natives were wondering why the live is not done yet.
yeah, Vashal went there.
Are you ready for
Yeah, but we are actually, I did a video with showing you exactly how to get there, the entire journey basically, so you can get an idea of how long it takes and where exactly the area is. Yeah. So, but I haven't had the chance to actually sit down and do much of it because when I start is either these children want my attention or my husband wants my attention. Yes, so because he's here for a short time, you know, I'll put on my phone, I'll say, okay, hon, but sometimes I say, but hon, you know, I want to get my video out and stuff like that. But he understands. Yeah. So we're going to say good night to y'all.
Good night, everybody. And
Yeah, Toma, we're going to shout you. If we're coming up tomorrow, we're going to shout you because, you know, whenever we're coming up, we're going to make the last line. Well, my mother said those are the last line because, you know, but God knows what we mean.
right.
When I leave Montreal with it, I'm not responsible for what happens to it after leaving the cold. But the thought that comes. Before you leave, just take a photo and send it for me. So I will cherish the photo. Yeah. So guys, take care. We're going to get some sleep tonight. Just in the event that we have to get on the ferry in the morning again. Hi, good night. Okay, Irish, be good night. You hear Nate is starting to drive his cars. So
He's ready to bed.
he's getting mischievous. No, he slept on the ferry.
Oh.
That's why he's like this still.
Have the energy
Yeah.
to go. Okay.
Nate, you can go and punch the button and turn off the live.
Listen.
And it's
Live is
hi,
on.
Thelma Sergeant said blessed night. Blessed night.
night.
And if you haven't hit the thumbs up button as yet, wait, Nate, before you leave,
Hold on. Come.
just hit that thumbs up button. Thank you, Evelina, for those
Absolutely.
super chats. Much appreciated. Yes. And we love you guys.
Put your hands like
So
this.
hit that thumbs up
Put your
button.
hands like this.
Thumbs up.
Yes. Hit that thumbs up button before you leave.
I would just think that
If you're watching on TV, you can also hit the thumbs up button. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't hit the thumbs up button, we'd still love you, eh? We'd still love you. Yeah, but let me sing them one song. Let's go. Sing them one song.
Sing the me, sing together.
Jesus.
Jesus love.
Let me give you the mic. Come on. Let me give you. No, Nick, you have one.
Oh, the Bible tells me so.
Sing.
Jesus love me, this I know. For the Bible tells me so. Little ones who hear me belong. They are weak, but He is strong. Yes, Jesus love me, love me. Yes, Jesus love me, love me. Yes, Jesus love me. The Bible tells me so. Oh, good, Nettie, wonderful.
Thank you all. Yes, even though you haven't given me that thumbs up, thank you still for being here. We love y'all. Bye. Bye, baby. I'm gonna reach you for
All
you.
right, turn it off, Nettie.
Yeah, good night, Mitch. Good night, Thelma, Monica, RH,
All right,
Thelma, my brother Thelma, and everybody. Yes, so just touch the X up there. No, not that one. The
There.
X. Yeah, that one.
All right, good
And
job.
then say okay. Yes, okay.